Hello children, welcome to chemistry class. Today we are going to discuss properties of hydrogen peroxide. What? Properties of hydrogen peroxide. So what is the formula of hydrogen peroxide? The formula of hydrogen peroxide is H2O2. What is H2O2? The formula of hydrogen peroxide is H2. So before this, we have already discussed preparation of hydrogen peroxide. Preparation of hydrogen peroxide. So if you want to watch that video, please go to my channel and you will get the videos of hydrogen peroxide in which hydrogen peroxide is prepared. So let us see the properties of hydrogen peroxide. So hydrogen peroxide, and you know that why it is called hydrogen peroxide. So let me explain. Here, if we draw a structure of this, so due to peroxidic bond, if hydroxygen is bonded with single bond to another oxygen, that is called peroxide. So due to this peroxidic bond, it is called hydrogen peroxide. Due to this bond is known as peroxidic bond. But this is peroxidic bond, and due to this hydrogen peroxide is this. And in case of this, if we discuss little more, so what we can see, the oxidation state, if we discuss here. So in the peroxidic case, in the case of peroxide, the oxidation state of oxygen is -2. What is -2? So you, for more detail, you can go to my channel and search these things. You may get there. So in the case of peroxide, like this H2H2O8, H2O2. Okay. So in this case, the oxidation state normally we calculate is little different. So here oxidation state due to peroxidic bond. Here oxidation state of this one +6 and this +1. So we have already discussed these points in oxidation reduction. So if you want videos for oxidation reduction, you can comment on my channel for that video. Let us see the properties of hydrogen peroxide. So properties of hydrogen peroxide. Properties of hydrogen peroxide. So in this, what we will discuss? Properties. So why not we divide it into two parts? Physical properties, and second is chemical properties. What is chemical properties? Okay. So what are the physical properties of hydrogen peroxide? So the physical property of hydrogen oxide is, first, it is colorless in film form. It is colorless in pure form. First, yes, in some color it is given, so maximum it is colorless in pure form. Second property we talk, it forms hydrate with water in all proportion. it forms it forms hydrated with water. It forms hydrate with water in all proportion. It forms hydrate with water in all proportion. And other property of this, the 30% hydrogen peroxide solution is marketed as 100 volume. 30% solution of hydrogen peroxide is marketed as 100 volume. Remember it? 30% solution is marketed as 100 volume. It means 1 milliliter of hydrogen peroxide H2O2 will give 100 ml oxygen 100 ml oxygen at STP standard temperature pressure. And normally used peroxide that is being used in market is 3%. That is 3%. What is that? Is 3%. Means how much volume? That is 10 volume. It means 100. Sorry. It means 1 milliliter. 1 milliliter of H2O2 will release or will give 1 milliliter. It means 1 milliliter of H2O2 will give. Means 3% is 10 volume. Means 1 milliliter of hydrogen peroxide solution will give 10 ml oxygen at STP. 10 ml oxygen at STP. So what you have seen here, the percentage of this, and it is very important compound. So what we have seen, that physical properties. This we discuss physical property. Now let us move to chemical properties. And one more point here. So one maximum question, these questions are being asked in examination, completing exam. What do you mean by ...30% hydrogen peroxide solution? Or what do you mean by 3% hydrogen peroxide solution? So like these questions may ask, if 30% means it will release 100 volume at STP. If 3% it will release 10 volume of oxygen at STP. So you remember this property. These questions are being asked, and this question is more important for competitive exam and for board examinations also. So means for competitive examination it is most important. So what we discussed the physical properties of hydrogen peroxide. Let us move to chemical properties, let us discuss the structure of hydrogen peroxide. Let us discuss the structure of hydrogen peroxide. So what is the structure of hydrogen peroxide? Let us discuss. So here the structure of H2O2 is shown. The structure of H2O2 is shown. So in gas phase and solid phase, in both phases has non-planar structure, but in gas phase and in solid phase it has some difference in bond angle, which dihedral angle in gas phase is 111.5 degree and in solid phase it is 90.2 degree. So here, and you may see that this bond angle is 101, that is 94.8. The bond length between oxygen and oxygen 147, here 145, and bond length between this oxygen and hydrogen is this. So what we have seen that in gaseous phase and in solid phase the structure of this is like this. So we can say it has open book structure. What? Open book structure. Can we say? I think can be said. Open book structure it has. So here we have seen the structure of H2O2 in gas phase as well as in solid phase, but in solid and gas phase it has same structure, but there is difference in bond angle. In both form it has open book structure. Now let us move to the chemical properties of hydrogen peroxide. What? Chemical properties of hydrogen peroxide. So let us see chemical properties of H2O2. One thing all of you remember that why did I push the video, because in making the structure that take time, so that will increase the duration how we do. That's why whenever it is needed diagram etc needed, I always push the video and immediately to get the videos. So please don't care about that, don't think about that. So here chemical properties of H2O2. So what we have seen, what we have observed, hydrogen peroxide act as oxidizing as well as reducing agent in both acidic and in basic medium. Hydrogen peroxide act as oxidizing as well as reducing agent in acidic and basic medium. So let us see the oxidizing action in acidic medium. What? First is oxidizing action in acidic medium. Oxidizing action in acidic medium. So let us see oxidizing action. Here 2Fe plus 2 plus H plus H2O2, H plus H2O2 and gives out 2Fe3 plus 2H2. So here it acts as oxidizing acid. Next we write a reducing action in acidic medium. Reducing action in acidic medium. Okay. So in acidic medium, how does it reduce? How does it reduce? Let us see. In acidic medium, here 2MnO4 minus plus H2O2 plus 6H plus gives out 2Mn plus 2 plus 8S2 plus O2. So what you have seen here? You see that it acts as oxidizing and reducing acid in acidic medium. Let us move in basic medium. So second is oxidizing action in basic medium. Here oxidizing action in basic medium. So let us write 2Fe plus 2 plus H2O2, sorry, plus 2 is there, H2O2 gives out 2Fe plus 3 plus 2OH minus. So here it acts as oxidizing acid in acidic medium. Next is reducing acid in basic medium. Reducing here, reducing action in basic medium. So what is the reducing action in basic medium? The reducing action in basic medium, I2 plus H2O2 plus OH minus I minus plus 2S2O plus O2. 2S2O plus O2. So what we can do here? We can make it 2S2 here. We can make this. Okay. So here what we have seen, we see here that H2O2 acts as oxidizing as well as reducing acid in acidic and in basic medium. So we discussed this. Storage of hydrogen peroxide. What is storage of hydrogen peroxide? So first we go, hydrogen peroxide easily decomposed on exposure with sunlight. Hydrogen peroxide easily decomposed on exposure with sunlight. Hydrogen peroxide slowly decomposes on exposure with sunlight. It is means it decomposition is easily oxidized with dust. So it is packed in wax-linked glass. It is packed in wax plain glass or plastic bottles. Plastic bottles. So here we kept it is in a wax lined glass or plastic bottles. A small amount of urea is added a small amount of urea is added as a stabilizer. And at point ABC, it easily decomposes on coming in contact with dust. So it always kept away from the dust. Means when it come in contact with dust, it cause explosive decomposition. When it comes in contact, it cause explosive decomposition. So what we see that in the explosive decomposition means it produce some problem also. So with dust, explosive decomposition takes place. So it is kept away from dust. It is kept away from dust. So this we discussed means stories. And next, our next topic is uses of hydrogen. So uses of hydrogen peroxide. Let us see uses of hydrogen peroxide. So in uses of hydrogen peroxide, as you know that first hydrogen peroxide is used in bleaching of hair, that we discussed. Second point if we see, in preparation of hydrogen peroxide, we saw that it is used in preparation of what? Quinone. Second point. Third point if we see, it is used as pollution controller. It is used as pollution controller. So it is used as pollution control of industrial and domestic influence. It is used for preparation of sodium percarbonate and perborate, which is used for preparation of high quality detergent. So 4-5 uses we have discussed here. First use, one is used. It is used as first is it is used for bleaching of hair. It is used for bleaching of hair. Bleaching of hair. And mild disinfect and mild disinfect, mild disinfect, and in market it is known as per ferrol. In market, it is known as per ferrol. Sorry, per hydrol. So in market, it is being known by per hydrol, and it is available by the name of per hydrol. Second point, it is used to prepare. It is used to prepare sodium. It is used to prepare sodium per. It is used to prepare sodium perborate, and percarbonate, which are used to prepare good quality detergent. Third point, it is used for synthesis of hydroquinone. What is synthesis of hydroquinone? And last, it is used as pollution controller for domestic and industrial effluents. So these are the use of. And last, if we see, it is used as bleach agent in textile industry, paper, pulp, and leather, oil and fat, etc. Leather, oil and fats, etc. So today we have finished this with hydrogen peroxide and its properties. So all appreciate it and study properly. Okay, thank you students. You watch twice, thrice, you will understand. You understand? I think you better understand.